All right, guys. So when we don't expect it, things start to shake up. We knew something had to be changing and had to change soon with Deliver That. Let's figure out what it is and what are they talking about right here on the Gig Grind Report.
Get grind report. Let's ride. Let's go. News from the streets. Now you already know. Click in to notice the gig life flow. Get grind report. Your daily show.
All right. A lot of you guys know that in the past, Deliver That was my favorite app, and things just shifted from them just not being honest about things to them just cutting us out of like the different tier systems, and it was just rough the way that they handle everything. We still haven't had a any kind of like a townhouse or anything to let us know the direction of what's happening with Easy Cater. That has never been mentioned. There's some reasons not to like it, but first, please go ahead and get this video a like and subscribe down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to pump them out, trying to pump these out. This just hit today. This just hit the email today. If you recall, back in the day, we had something called tip pooling. I really enjoyed tip pooling. When I became elite and they changed the tip pooling to just a full tip, it was great. Obviously, it was great. I was just taking all the big orders. I was getting all the orders. I was seeing everything first. I was the only elite in this area, so it was amazing. But tip pool seems like the way to go to combat things like these zero tip orders. And let's, I haven't read any of this, by the way. I wanted to read it with you guys. So let's go into the email and see exactly what's changing and what's happening right here. It says partner gratuity pools. Partner. That's important. Hey David, you spoke, we listened. Because they're for us by anyways. I always do FUBU, for us by us, for drivers by drivers. One of the most common pieces of feedback we've heard is frustration around frustration around zero tip deliveries, the unpredictability of gratuities from certain partners. We understand how important consistent, high-paying deliveries are to your overall experience on the platform. That's why we're introducing partner-specific gratuity pools. On an account basis, our partners can choose to pool gratuities on their deliveries to increase the average driver payment. This update is designed to create more stable, reliable earnings on eligible deliveries by pooling gratuities and distributing them equitably among the drivers who complete those jobs. Here's what this means for you. No more gratuity guessing. Eligible jobs contribute to a shared pool, reducing unpredictability. More consistent earnings across a participating partner routes. Clear visibility before you accept. Gratuity pool eligible jobs will show an estimated compensation range in both the offer screen and the job details. This change is a direct result of driver feedback. Our goal is simple: make every delivery worth your time and continue improving your experience on the platform. Thank you for continuing to show up, deliver with professionalism, and represent our partners well. We're committed to building a platform built for you. Yeah, so I mean, I just took today, it's ironic. I took my very first Deliver That order since the 60s. I mean, now it's been past last year. It's been a while since I took a Deliver That order, because in my area, we primarily have only Easy Cater, and there's no tips happening because the merchants are taking the tips. So this would allow them to either choose to continue to take the tips and have $0 orders when they won't get picked up, or pool the tips and have people come in and take the orders. So it's very, very interesting. Understanding gratuity pooling. Let's see exactly what that's about here. So understanding the gratuity pool to provide more consistent earnings for certain types of deliveries, we offer a gratuity pool. This system combines tips from participating partners and shares them among the independent drivers who completed those specific jobs during the compensation window. How the gratuity pool works. The gratuity pool is a partner specific. Some businesses choose this model to ensure that tips are shared fairly among all drivers servicing their accounts. Eligibility. Not every job is part of the pool. The calculation. All tips from eligible jobs are added together. That total is then divided among the drivers based on how many eligible jobs they completed during that period. Upfront transparency. You will always know if a job is part of a pool before you accept the offer. The app will show an estimated range uh, of what you could earn for that delivery. So as you see here, this estimated range is from Blues Grill in Cleveland. Large order, which means that it's over $1,000 worth of food. This is a terrible order. This is a terrible order, guys. So that large order, that indication shows me that that's over $1,000 worth of food, and they're planning on paying the driver $22 to $33. Still, I mean, it's still tough in the streets. That used to say $7, to be honest. I mean, that's just crazy about that. That helps. That went up some, but you can see that large order sign. They should have picked one that didn't say large order because that looks terrible. Anyways, tracking your earnings, estimated pay. When you view an offer, the total reflects in your delivery commission plus the estimated range of your pool earnings. Final total. The final pool amount is calculated once the compensation window closes. Payout and tracking. Your finalized pool earnings will be visible in both the Deliver That Drivers app and Wingspan once they have been processed and approved. This driver summary here for this one is gratuity 1214, commissions 1835. Yeah, so that's kind of shows there what's happening. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a step in the right direction because as like the owner, I talked to one of the owners of one of the merchants. Check out the other channel for the video. That video is probably going to drop tomorrow. But check out that other channel, the Know the Grind for this. But I spoke with one of the owners of one of the merchants just now that I just picked up from a direct partner and asked him about it. He basically said, yeah, I mean, we take the tips. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but he's splitting it amongst his employees. You know, that's what's going on. And where his last straw was, I don't know how he was upset. But his last straw was during Mardi Gras. We had something called the Sugar Bowl. If you know that, that's NCAA college football championship. Basically, happens here in New Orleans. They had a $2,000 order that kept being delayed and delayed and delayed, and eventually, Deliver That sent DoorDash driver to come pick up the order. They picked up the order, took them a few trips to pick up this order, no bags. He said no anything. And the people complained when they got it delivered. It was horrible, he said. So he said he was going to be pulling out of Deliver That until this new feature is coming about. So apparently he's going to use this feature. I hope he does, because if you're gonna, it's either that or steal the tips. I would recommend you use this feature to get your food delivered. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? What did you think about tip pooling before? And now that we didn't have tip pooling, we let the merchants decide about the tip. Do you want it back? I kind of have a feeling you probably do. You probably want it back. The majority of people probably want it back. But I don't think it's going to be as big of a tip pool because it's merchant based, right? This was a tip pool from everyone. So, say if that merchant has 5 orders throughout the week, right? And that's found pretty normal. 5 orders throughout the week. $100. Well, no, they didn't tip $100. So say 5 orders throughout the week, they tip $50 total for those 5 orders. 5 different drivers, that's $10 on average. So that changes that $7 to $18 or whatnot. It's still not great, but it is a step in the right direction. Check back with us. We're going to keep this going, try to figure out, what's going on. I'll give you an update as it goes. Just leave it in the comments. What do you guys think about the tip pooling? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We making those moves that we have tried to play us, but we still push through. Grind gang in the building. Yeah, we do what we